From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Hello everyone. Well, we got through your Saturday, and I was talking about this even yesterday, that Friday was pretty much the main event, especially out in the Redding area where we saw over 3 inches of rain in some spots here. And of course, then as we went through the day today, most of the activity was in the eastern mountains, although as we go into the evening hours tonight, we'll see some activity in Trinity County westward. And eventually even the valley getting in some activity here later tonight and early tomorrow morning. We'll take a look at futurecast here in a bit. But let's take a look at what's going on right now. Of course, we got the isolated mountain showers and thunderstorms again for your Sunday, but I don't think this will be quite as widespread. And then we got mainly dry conditions for your Labor Day. Now, I say mainly because there is a very weak disturbance that could bring some of us a stray sprinkle, a light shower, and maybe, just maybe, an isolated thunderstorm. And we'll get into that here in just a bit. Highs should be below normal for next week. So it looks like overall, we're going to be looking at temperatures increasing a bit, but still below normal for this time of the year. So here's your hourly forecast here. And we're going to be mainly dry through the evening. But as we go into the overnight hours, you can see a chance for showers, maybe some thunderstorms here through the morning. But I do expect that by the afternoon, it will be dry for everyone in the valley. Now let's take a look at the mountains. Now what I want to point out here is you'll notice Mount Shasta, I've just got a chance for a few showers. For the most part, central and western Siskiyou County look to be, in a sense, dodging the main brunt of the system here as we go into your Sunday. So I'm keeping the slight chance in there, including Etna. But Alturas, I think you've got a better chance for thunderstorms here, especially the second half of the day tomorrow. And then we go into Sunday for the eastern mountains. I think every one of the mountains could be looking at some thunderstorms there, although slimmer chances for places like Paradise, for example. So this is the main area of low pressure spinning. This was over northern California yesterday. It shifted westward, as you can clearly see here. But now what's going to happen is it's going to slowly shift eastward again, and everyone will get in on some of the action over the next 12 to 24 hours. So let's talk about that here. Here you can see as we go into midnight tonight, what we're seeing here is some isolated activity. And it's all coming from south to north, again, mainly around the rotation around that area of low pressure. So we could see some stray light showers here for parts of the valley here midnight tonight, maybe some thunderstorms down to the east. Now we're going to take you into about 6 o'clock Sunday morning. Look at all the activity we're seeing again in the eastern mountains. Now it may not be as intense as we're seeing here, but what this is showing is that we could be looking at showers and thunderstorms again, especially in the eastern mountains. But even a little bit of activity here Sunday morning for parts of the valley. Could we see a stray thunderstorm? Not out of the question. Otherwise, just some scattered showers. But notice off to the west, we're just not seeing much activity there. All right, let's go and take a look at noon on Sunday. Now, noon, there may be a little leftover shower activity for some of us in the valley, but for the most part, just mostly cloudy skies and drying out. Still some isolated showers and thunderstorms off to the east, but look at Siskiyou County still. Just not much activity there, right? And then if we head off to the west, same situation. So we're going to take you into Sunday afternoon, and now we're seeing some activity developing off to the west. Still some scattered showers off to the east, but it's drying out and actually clearing out for the valley. But once again, take a look at Siskiyou County. Just not much activity, if anything, and really not even a lot of activity here for Modoc County. All right, now we're going to take you into Monday around noon, and there you can see the dry conditions. Now, this is what I was talking about. This is your Labor Day Monday. And remember, I was talking about a very weak disturbance. Let me show you that. You have to kind of look closely. You can see some activity here down to the south, so western, say, Tehama County. And I'll say this. This doesn't mean it's going to be the exact location. You can certainly see the clouds out there. So if we see a stray sprinkle or a light shower Monday afternoon for everyone, including the valley, don't be surprised, but overall it's not going to be much. Now we may see some activity developing. This could be more in the form of what we call convective thunderstorms off into places like Lassen Volcanic National Park, around Chester, Lake Elminor, not to mention in Susanville, but really everywhere off to the east you could see a pop-up shower or thunderstorm here as we get some of that daytime heating. And that will be certainly the case here as we go into Monday afternoon and evening. And then by Monday night, it's gone, and it looks like the rest of next week will be dry and mild. All right, so let's take a look at your forecast for tonight. This is where I expect to see the bulk of the activity here going into the overnight hours and into early tomorrow morning. What I have here for the valley is a chance for a few showers coming up, probably shortly around the midnight hour and then into the early morning hours. Could we see a stray thunderstorm? Not out of the question, but mainly just in the form of some scattered showers. Now, for places like Weaverville, Hayfork, westward, probably dry conditions. So we look at tomorrow's forecast, and here's what we've got here. This is mainly going to be in the morning hours. So through around noon, we've got a chance for showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm in the valley. Best chances and the heaviest activity will be tomorrow morning, and then as we go through the afternoon, scattered showers off in the eastern mountains, including Modoc County. What you'll notice, I don't have any lightning strikes here for Siskiyou County. That's because I think for the most part, Siskiyou County is going to dodge this storm for tomorrow. And we could see a stray shower, but overall fairly dry. Now for the second half of the day, Trinity County westward could be looking at some activity, although I do think that it should be fairly dry for the coast, and not to mention many of the inland areas on Sunday as well. All right, so here's a look at your forecast. Here's that slight chance on Sunday for Mount Shasta, better chance for Alturas and Susanville, and I think the heaviest activity for Susanville will be in the morning, scattered showers by the afternoon. For your Labor Day Monday, mainly dry, but keep in mind, we could see a little bit of activity off into the eastern mountains here, so be aware of that. That certainly could happen, and then it's dry for the rest of the week. Now your 7-day outlook for the valley, we got the showers mainly in the morning. And then as we get into the afternoon hours, it's actually going to clear out quite nicely. Should be pretty nice for your Labor Day as well, with mainly dry conditions there as well. Temperatures will increase a little bit by next week, but still below normal for this time of the year, with highs in the low 90s.